Yes, sir. What up, though? You kicking it with KCMC? This is from the stands of a sports fan. My man's Pots and Pans. What's the deal, baby? We first and foremost. Top story of the day. Utah Jazz from the NBA fined $100,000 for sitting Lauri Markkanen, the 7-footer from the Utah Jazz, as a matter of fact. Let me get to the story right here. They actually got fined $100,000 because they found out, well, the NBA, I should say, found out that they were just sitting him when he was fully capable of playing the game. Now, this story further explains that the Utah Jazz was fined on Wednesday for violating the league's player participation policy after failing to make leading scorer Lauri Markkanen available for recent games. The league said it was penalizing the team for failing to make Markkanen available for Washington on March 5th, as well as other games in the past few weeks. The 7-footer from Finland has not played a game since Houston on February 22nd, 2025. Markkanen, averaging 19.3 points, was available for Wednesday's game at Memphis after previously being listed questionable due to lower back injury. Utah was last in the Western Conference at 15 wins and 50 losses. The Washington Wizards were the only team with a worse record at 13 and 51. So this seems like a classic case of tanking. Utah Jazz was caught red-handed tanking. Now they say that they sat Lauri Markkanen for a lower back injury against Memphis on Wednesday. How are we proving this? How do you prove that he has an actual lower back injury? I guess you would do that through x-ray, but how do you prove that he's actually hurting through it? Like that's a question you have to literally ask him, right? That's what I will imagine ultimately. Part of that whole player participation thing is half on the player, and I'll probably say half on the team. But the Utah Jazz, apparently they're saying that they have proof that Lauri Markkanen was available. Y'all just chose to sit him. And this is that stuff we talk about. The show is called From the Stands of a Sports Fan. From the stands. I don't care about you tanking. If I paid my money to come here and watch this game, I want to see the best home team players on the court or the field. I don't care about all that tanking stuff. So they're not thinking about the perception from the stands where we watch the game, where you watch the game. They really only worried about their money, their salary caps, their future draft picks. When it's not even guaranteed a draft pick is going to, first of all, it's the NBA, so it's a draft lottery. It's a lottery draft. So even if you have the worst record in the league, it's not guaranteed you're going to have the first pick. And even if you have the first pick, it's not guaranteed it's going to work out. Utah Jazz, you corny for this. The only thing I think is that they should have been fined more. $100,000 to a franchise that's probably worth more than $1 billion. At least $500,000. This is a drop in the bucket. I think they really should have hit them with like a $25 million fine. I really want to say $100 million fine. That way they really feel it. And they set an example for other teams. Don't play with us. Play your star players if you can. We find out you're not playing your players. When you can and they're available, we're going to tax you. $100 million. They're doing $100,000. I think that's completely insignificant. It's not really going to send a message. But regardless, Utah Jazz and other teams, get yourself together for sitting players when they're fully capable of playing. That's just what I think. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. So we got another topic I want to visit. If you got a little bit of time, man, kick it with me. You ain't got nothing else going on. Trust me. You ain't doing nothing else with your life. All right, so I'm really not surprised, and this is about to go into exactly what I've been saying for a long time. The Celtics and the Lakers game on ABC is the most watched regular season game in 7 years for the NBA. Why am I personally not surprised? Let me get into the story. ESPN's coverage of the Boston Celtics 111-101 victory over the Los Angeles Lakers on March 8th edition of NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC, presented by Wingstop, averaged 4,605,000 viewers, making it the most watched regular season game in the NBA in 7 years. That's since 2018. That was Christmas, by the way. Excluding Christmas, I should say. Excluding all Christmas games. The broadcast was up 92% from last year's comparable window. According to Nielsen, NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC, presented by Wingstop, the premier national NBA game of the week, broadcast peaked with 5,342,000 viewers from 9:15 p.m. to 9:29 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Celtics vs. Lakers game was available across ABC, ESPN Plus, and Disney Plus. The Celtics and Lakers game on ABC was the most watched program in prime time for Saturday, March 8th. ESPN's NBA viewership for the 2024-2025 regular season is even with last year. Just to keep that on par with you right now. It's just as even as it was last year. Overall so far. The Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry host the New York Knicks and Karl Anthony Towns on March 15th edition of NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC, presented by Wingstop at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mike Breen and analyst Doris Burke and Richard Jefferson will provide commentary with Lisa Salters reporting, by the way. I do not subscribe to any of the channels that provide NBA games. None of them. Not TNT, not TBS, not League Pass. None of them, fam. Not ESPN, nothing. The only way I can watch my NBA games as of right now is on regular TV ABC. So yes, you're going to have, this is what we've been saying for the longest. Put the games on regular TV so we can all watch them and watch your numbers go up. It's no surprise to me, dog. Now, granted, it was the Lakers versus the Celtics, a historic rivalry within the NBA. I completely understand. Luka Doncic getting his primetime premiere with the Lakers, going against the rivalry Celtics. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, all-stars, shining at that time. It was something to watch, and I did watch it. I did bet on it. We're not going to get into whether or not I won or lost. But ultimately, I'm not surprised. It was the most watched regular season game in 7 years. 7 years ago, it wasn't all these streaming deals, Amazon Prime and Disney Plus and Hulu and blah, blah, blah. It wasn't all of that. It was just strictly regular TV for the most part. For the most part. So this is what this is my bid to say, let's get more games on regular TV. Let's make it a Saturday and Wednesday thing, or a Saturday, Monday, Wednesday thing on ABC, ESPN. Because this is, the numbers just showed it. 4 or 5 million viewers on a Saturday, sitting watching an NBA game. Not outside, even though it's the wintertime. Not outside, not at the club, not taking their kids somewhere doing something, but watching a goddamn NBA game. Largest amount in 7 years, 2018. So, congratulations to the NBA. Get your ish together. Go follow the numbers and find out that People want to see these games on regular TV, ABC. Shout out to ABC. That's who I really want to get a props to. But let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. Another topic we're going to talk about. This is something that I actually just learned about, to be honest with you. Black History Month is over, but that doesn't mean we stop celebrating. We want to say rest in peace to retired Milwaukee Bucks player and owner of Jet and Ebony magazines, Ulysses Lee Bridgman, also known as Junior Bridgman, a billionaire businessman and former basketball star in both Louisville and the NBA. He passed away at the young age of 71. Bridgman suffered a medical emergency Tuesday at the Galt House Tuesday during the 45th annual leadership luncheon on scouting, benefiting the Lincoln Heritage Council, Scouting America. WLKY's Kent Taylor was interviewing him as part of the program in front of hundreds of attendees when Bridgman expressed that he thought he was having a heart attack. People immediately jumped into action, and when emergency medical services arrived, he was taken away in an ambulance. The Al J. Schneider Company, which owns the Gout House, confirmed that Bridgman died. He died that night. Bridgman spent more than a decade in the NBA and is one of Louisville's most prominent business leaders and philanthropists. He leaves behind his wife, Doris, and 3 children, Eden, Justin, and Ryan. Bridgman was born in East Chicago, Indiana. He went to college at University of Louisville, U of L, where he played basketball from 1972 to 1975. His team made it to 2 Final Fours under legendary coach Dennis Crum. Bridgman then went on to play more than a decade in the NBA. He spent the majority of his professional basketball career with the Milwaukee Bucks. He also played a short stint with the LA Clippers as well. During his NBA career, he started investing in Wendy's restaurants and eventually built a fast food empire with his company, Bridgman Foods, Inc., owning more than 450 restaurants. He sold most of them in 2016. His other enterprises include Coca-Cola bottling operations and Ebony and Jet magazines. He's also a co-owner of the Valhalla Golf Club in Louisville, Kentucky. Just last year, Bridgman became a minority owner of his former team, the Milwaukee Bucks. After that, Forbes estimated he was worth more than $1 billion, putting him in a very short and unique elite list of athletes. Bridgman also sat on numerous boards over the years, including the University of Louisville and Simmons College Board of Trustees. So I want to say first and foremost, man, rest in peace, Ulysses Lee Bridgman, black billionaire in the United States. So many things I could say about this man. With that being said, I'm learning all this in real time. Very smart. With that being said, went to college, graduated, spent a decade in the NBA, and while he was in the NBA, invested in Wendy's. A great investment, by the way. Niggas love 4 for 4s. But he sold most of it. He owned over 450 restaurants, sold most of them in 2016. Part owner, minority owner of the Milwaukee Bucks. Come on, man. Grew up in East Chicago, Indiana. Give it up to the man. Give it up to the man. Never knew about this man. Ulysses Lee Bridgman Jr. is what they call him, man. Gotta give it up to him. Black History Month is every month. Black History Day is every day. But I'm also giving respect to the fact that he died in his 70s. He made it to his 70s as a black man. This shouldn't be applauded as an accomplishment, but nowadays we're either being publicized and propagandized, black men and black people dying in their 50s and 60s, or This is a real thing that's actually happening. So for him to at least make it to 71, I want to give it up to him. Now, I do have great-grandparents who are in their 90s right now. So I want to give it up to them too. But, you know, with that being said, rest in peace to a legend. I don't know him personally, but I want to show all respect for what he's done in his career and the example that he's shown business-wise as a man and as a black man. Ulysses Lee Jr. Bridgman, rest in peace, man. Right here from the stands of a sports fan. Let me know what you think. Have you ever heard of Ulysses Lee Bridgman? Junior Bridgman is what they call him. Or did you hear about him for the first time when I just talked about him? Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show. 313-466-4386. Can I put this up, man? Or y'all gonna play me? All right. So I do have another topic. Let's go ahead and get into it then. It's a trade. We talking NFL right now. Seahawks traded wide receiver DK Metcalf to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers cannonballed into free agency, acquiring wide receiver DK Metcalf from the Seattle Seahawks for a 2025 second-round draft pick and agreeing to a 5-year, $150 million extension, sources told ESPN's Adam Schefter. Steelers and Seahawks also are flipping their 2025 picks in the 6th and 7th round. That's what sources are saying, by the way. Metcalf, 27 years old, a second-round pick in 2019, requested a trade on Wednesday, or whenever that was, as he entered the final year of his 3-year, $72 million extension that he signed in 2022. He previously had 1 year left on his contract worth $18 million, but the Steelers worked quickly to secure their new wideout in a new deal worth $30 million annually. Pause on that wideout. So a lot of different trades and things happened in free agency in the NFL in the last couple days or week or so. I'm not about to talk about all of them. This is just one of them that kind of surprised me. DK Metcalf leaving the Seahawks, the 206, which he said he always going to carry on his back, officially going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers don't have a quarterback right now that I know of. They traded Justin Fields or released him. He's on the Jets now, Justin Fields, their backup quarterback. And Russell Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, they released him. So Russell Wilson is inquiring with teams like I forgot who they said he was recently just talking to. But they gave him the openness to talk to other teams. So Russell Wilson is as good as gone too. So they literally damn near have no quarterback other than third string, maybe fourth string. So now DK Metcalf, congratulations, you got out of the Steelers, even though they already traded Geno Smith or let him go. So it ain't like you was dealing with the same quarterback. But now you're going to the Steelers, and who's your quarterback? You about to deal with a complete rookie or a nasty veteran like Aaron Rodgers. Ill. But let me know what you think. You might think it's sweet. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show, 313-466-4386. Another topic in the NFL real quick. I can talk about this, right? Yeah, I think we can go ahead and talk about this. I'm about to change this caption in real time. Check this out. Who Mac Jones? Mac Jones officially traded from the Jacksonville Jaguars to the San Francisco 49ers. Another shock surprise. Let me just adjust this what's the name, by the way? There we go. There your boy go, Mac Jones. 4 years after the 49ers considered making him the 3rd overall pick in the draft, quarterback Mac Jones has finally joined the 49ers. Via multiple reports, the former Patriots and Jaguars quarterback has agreed to terms with the San Francisco 49ers. It's a 2-year, $7 million deal with $5 million guaranteed. Jones can earn up to $11.5 million with incentives. When the 49ers traded up to 2021 draft, some believe that they would take Mac Jones in that spot. Instead, the 49ers selected Trey Lance, and Mac Jones fell to number 5 in the draft. Number 15, Mac Jones fell to number 15. He made the Pro Bowl with the Patriots as a rookie. His career was derailed when former Patriots coach Bill Belichick made one of the stupidest subjective decisions in recent history, putting a career defensive coach in charge of the offense. It led to all types of backlash between Belichick and Jones, who unlike most Patriots players, was willing to push back against Belichick. Jones was traded to the Jaguars in 2024. He became a free agent on Wednesday. And now he is officially part of the San Francisco 49ers. He will be a backup to Brock Purdy. He'll be a backup to Brock Purdy. But a guaranteed $5 million, I'll be a backup too. I'll be a third string for $1 million. I will be a happy third string on the bench eating Cheetos with my feet kicked up. I know I ain't never getting in the game. A second string rarely gets in the game. A third string, bro, it got to be all types of crazy defense going on out there or some soft-ass quarterbacks. So with that being said, guaranteed $5 million to basically wear a uniform and sit on the bench. Pretty much the easiest job there is out there. That's what I would say. But hey, Mac Jones to the 49ers. Does this mean anything? No. It was just a little bit significant to me because, like I said, I mean, he was a first-round draft pick, number 15. High expectations. Played with the Patriots, a legendary franchise, the Patriots, under Bill Belichick. But turned out to be nothing. And then played backup for Trevor Lawrence. And then played backup for Trevor Lawrence. Now you got to play backup for Brock Purdy. Lord have mercy. Get your $5 million, fam. I ain't mad at it. Get your $5 million. Let me know what you think, though. Go off in the live chat in the comments. Call into the show. 313-466-4386. Can I get into another topic real quick if you don't mind? Do you mind? All right, so the time is coming up, and I like to pay attention as early as possible, so I try to keep up. But now we're about to go ahead and talk about some NCAA men's basketball. The March Madness tournament is coming up. Believe it or not, you would have thought it started already. But the 2025 March Madness tournament starts with Selection Sunday, this Sunday, March 16th. As 68 teams will play in the 2025 NCAA tournament for men's basketball. The schedule is as follows. Selection Sunday, which is Sunday, March 16th on CBS, Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The first four, March 18th to March 19th. The first round, March 20th through March 21st. The second round, March 22nd through March 23rd. Sweet 16, March 27th through March 28th. The Elite 8 will be the March 29th to March 30th. Final Four, April 5th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. And the NCAA Championship game will take place April 7th at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas. Now, what I should have pulled up also was the AP Top 25 college men's basketball rank. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think that really matters. Now, usually it's like a top 10, maybe top 15 school that'll end up running away with the championship at the end of the day. But nonetheless, there's a lot of upsets that happen during March Madness and during college basketball. So you can never tell. And that's the hypeness. That's the hypeness of March Madness. It's win or go home every single game. I think the NBA should adopt this format. The NBA should do a larger playoff format with more teams, if not all teams, but just go based on ranking, seeding, and home court advantage, and then do a win or go home scenario all the way to the championship. No 7-game series. Win or go home. Put it all on the line today. Forget a 7-game series where you get to try again tomorrow or in the next couple days. No, put it all on the line tonight. Or you going home. You going to Cancun. So I love Final Four. I mean, March Madness in general. I love college basketball playoffs / tournament season because it's so much hype. And it's all on the line right then and there. I say the only two reasons a man should ever cry in his entire life is when your mama die or if you lose in the Final Four. And that's when it's okay to cry as a man. So Selection Sunday, gonna kick everything off this Sunday, March 16th. Let me know who you got winning the entire championship. I'm almost willing to bet you're gonna lose. I used to do these brackets. I used to be religious with the brackets, bro. Not really even being like studying all the college teams because I'm really just a Michigan State, really diehard Eastern Michigan fan. But man, it's so many teams, bro. Ain't nobody got time for that, Jack. So last topic we gonna do before we get up out of here officially. Give me a second. This is a viral video. I didn't know it was viral because I'm not on social media, but apparently this went viral and I could not ignore it. Oh my goodness, where is this at? Give me a second. Let me pull this up. We talking about the track star, the young track star that was running the relay race and hit a young woman in the head with her baton. We got the picture. We don't have the video, but we do have the picture. This is right here behind us. You can see it. Let me make this adjustment so you can really see it. So, this is a very interesting story. A high school track athlete faces a misdemeanor charge after assault and battery after a now viral video showed her hitting a competitor's head with her baton during a relay event. Alayla Everett, a senior at IC Norcom High School in Portsmouth, Virginia, was running the second leg of the 4x200 relay when her baton struck Kaylin Tucker, a junior from Brookville High School, in the head. It happened March 4th during Virginia State High School League Championships at Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia. Bethany Harrison, the Commonwealth's attorney for the city of Lynchburg, confirmed to ABC News on Wednesday that a misdemeanor charge of assault and battery was issued against Everett in the matter. Additional details on the case was not immediately available. Whoa. All right, so I knew nothing of this, had no idea what was going on. I just heard that this was something that was viral and it was going around when I was just doing my regular show prep. I was like, yo, what? I saw the video, and I'm gonna be honest with you. When I saw it multiple times. Now you can see her hand go up and kind of go towards her head, but this is a still shot of the and I can't even see a baton. When I watched the video, I couldn't see the baton in her hand. Not to say that there wasn't one, but I couldn't necessarily see that she hit her in the head, even though her reaction, I should say the player that's running here, shows that, yeah, she was hit in the head, or she was hit. She started to tremble. She dropped her baton, which you can clearly see here. And then she kind of faded off to the side and then treated by medical experts. Now, this player, she kept running. Alayla Everett, she kept running. But Kayla fell off to the side. Now, like I said, I couldn't see Alayla's baton. I didn't per se see it hit Kayla's head, but that's not to say it didn't happen, because Kayla was ruled with a concussion later on in that day. She was ruled to have a concussion. So Alayla said she got her hand stuck while she was running, and she tried to pull it out and straighten it, and she was doing her arm like this. Now, that sounds extremely far-fetched, but if you watch the video, you can see even after she kind of allegedly hit her, she kept doing her arm in some weird way like this. Like she was trying to, I guess, straighten it out. So Alayla, I'm not going to say she's lying, but it seemed like it could be a different side of the story that we're not considering. So overall, the charger with assault and battery, I think is excessive. Now, hitting somebody in the head with a baton in a relay race, you would automatically think, yeah, there's some obviously competition there. So yeah, there was probably some type of envy, and there's some justification to the cause. I don't think so. I mean, just looking at the way she adjusted her arm, the only thing I didn't like is that, which way is it? Is that the runner that hit her in the head allegedly, she didn't have any expression on her face or any reaction to making contact with her head. So which further lets me believe she either really didn't know or didn't care about hitting her in the head. She didn't know she hit her in the head, or she hit her in the head and knew it and just didn't care. Because you see no facial reactions on Alea's face after she hit her. Now, the video I saw had, I believe, is her parents. Let me stop doing air quotes. I believe it's her parents, her guardians, her family members in the video with her as she explains the situation. They're there to support her, saying they believe that it was an accident as well because she was close to her running in lanes right here. As you can see, they were very close. So they believe, yeah, they're supporting her as you would think a parent or a guardian would, or a family member would. But I don't know. It's hard to believe, but I kind of believe. But it's possible to. It's hard to believe, but it's possible to believe. How about that? If you believe it, I understand it. If you don't believe it, I understand it as well. So I don't think she should be charged with assault and battery, but I do think she should maybe be suspended. Maybe suspend her from game. Don't let her just immediately come back. Like y'all just enabling that behavior. Even if it was a mistake. That's kind of like not encourage or enable that behavior and kind of like at least suspend her for a game or two. A track meet or two. Other than that, yeah, I don't know if the family, officially the family of Kayla, is it suing Alayla, or if it's just coming from the state prosecutor. I would imagine it's coming from the family. I would say drop the case. I mean, I know as parents, you mad, you upset. I would be too. Trust me. Actually, I'm not even gonna tell you to drop the case because I would be mad. I would definitely be mad too. But I think assault and battery and charging a little girl for that is excessive. It's excessive. I don't think that's necessary. Suspend her for the rest of the game, rest of the season, or suspend her as a track star altogether. She can never run track. But assault and battery, to give her that on her record at a young age before she even really becomes an adult and get out here into this world, I should say, it's kind of crazy. You kind of ripping her chances away already. It don't even look intentional. But it didn't look accidental either. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Go off in the live chat in the comments or call into the show 313-466-4386. Getting out of here, man. Do me a favor, kick it with KCMC on all social media. Oh, what am I talking about? I'm not on social media. I'm so used to doing that. I'm not on social media at all. So just do me a favor. You're watching this right now. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button. Just show some love, man. Leave some comments as well. I will respond. I will reply. I will get back to you as well. Happy 313 Day, Detroit. What up, though? What up, though? Detroit. Excuse my little bleach stain right here. What up, though, Detroit? Detroit Tigers representing, man. It's 313 Day, March 13th. My city is lit. It's about 40, 50 degrees outside, which is it's 51 degrees right now, which is very great in Detroit wintertime, I will say, after getting temperatures in single digits. So happy 313 Day to my city right now. If you got some love, show some love to the show so we can grow. I got the Cash App right here if you want to donate. Hey, man, other than that, share this platform with other people. Like I said, leave your comments and hit that like button, subscribe button. Appreciate you for showing love. We'll be back in a day or two. Maybe. We'll see. You kicking it with KC. We out.